Well, the coronavirus pandemic has created really an unprecedented ripple effect in our economy. Jobless claims in Indiana skyrocketing for the final week in March, and that has continued as we go into April now. Even those who are still working are worried about retirement and savings, paying the mortgage and monthly bills. That's why we've asked financial expert Peter Dunn, Pete the Planner, to join us now with some things that you should know, you should keep in mind as you make some important financial decisions. And Pete, as always, welcome to the program.
Hey, Gary, it's good to be with you.
To kind of tee things up, these numbers are so striking. The unemployment claims number that came out just a few days ago, just hard to kind of get your arms around. What has that done, in your view, to folks as they look and think about their personal financial health?
Well, I mean, I think everyone's juggling three big concerns right now. The virus itself, which you and I probably shouldn't weigh in on. We're not scientists.
Right.
Then there's the market, which is scaring the bejesus out of everybody, no matter where you are in life. Then there's the economy, which is our day-to-day reality. And I think what these unemployment numbers are doing is that they're making this feel visceral. They're saying, hey, look, my neighbor lost his job. My dad lost it. These sorts of things are what people worry about. And Gary, it conflicts with their view of the market. They watch the stock market, they see it go up, and they think we're fine, and then they see these numbers and they freak out.
Yeah. What should folks be thinking about? Because again, these are unprecedented times, but you've got, several factors going on there. You've got people who are out of work, facing bills, facing mortgages, utility bills, all these things that come due every month. They're thinking about, do we save? Do we pull money out? From just kind of a basic planning mode, what should they be thinking about?
When up is down and down is up, you know you're in trouble, because I'm telling people, don't worry about getting out of debt right now. You should not be paying off debt. You should be paying the minimum payment and carrying your debt. We want to make sure that food is going on the table, and if you can pay your mortgage, pay your mortgage. If you're struggling, if you're unemployed, because Gary, again, it's not the low-wage jobs that are just unemployed. I've talked to people all week that have six-figure jobs are gone. So if people have an FHA loan or any federally backed loan, they can get relief for a year. People have student loan relief options. They need to take advantage of those too. And those stimulus checks, if people qualify, those will come in handy. But it is financial planning, I'd say 101, but it's like 10,001, because no one's really ever dealt with something like this.
Yeah, so probably the same thought process when you talk about investments, either ongoing, personal savings, investing, or retirement accounts. And obviously it depends on what age bracket you're in, but those things kind of fly out the window as well, I guess.
People are thanking their lucky stars that they have a relationship with a good investment advisor right now. Most good investment advisors are telling their people just to not look at their statements, not look at the news, and don't make a move. But there are people that are going to be forced to draw out of their retirement accounts. And we just hope that if that's the case, it is the last thing they do before they break the glass for the emergency.
Pete, what about the impact, and there will be impact on state and local government in this crisis?
It's probably not fair for me to say what I worry about the most, especially when I'm putting the needs of citizens below what I'm about to say. But I really worry about state and local government, because that is what provides all these services to people. And so I'm very concerned. I'm concerned about 2021, 2022 when it comes to safety and schools and roads and social programs. I think Indiana is as well positioned as any state in the nation to deal with this rainy day, but those funds are going to dry up in a couple months because the problem is so big, and there will be implications to that.
Yeah, you make a great point on the fiscal health of the state. And finally, employers of all sizes, but especially small businesses, and so many around the state are facing big decisions on employees and how to work through this. Things that employers should be thinking from a business and kind of a financial standpoint.
I think small business owners are just people too, and they're very scared. And I think the best thing they can do is to communicate honestly and calmly with their employees and set reasonable expectations. Gary, something I've seen that worries me is a lack of transparency with financial health of an organization because someone is scared. I think you've got to allow someone to make plans in the event that the business doesn't last. And I think when we go on our comeback, because our comeback's coming, buddy, when we get to our comeback here, I think you're going to see some different trends in the workplace. I think you're going to see different types of benefits and different types of wages.
That's a great perspective, as always, from Pete the Planner. Pete, thanks for joining us. I hope to have you on again through this process, and stay safe out there, my friend.